KSLA presents Your Hometown Show, featuring outstanding businesses and services in your community. Good morning and welcome to Your Hometown Show. I'm your host, Sarah Carson, and today we have a guest in our studio with Shreveport Regional Arts Council, Mr. Casey Jones.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
So there are lots of things going on this weekend with Shreveport Regional Arts Council, right?
Oh, definitely.
Tell us what you got.
It's an arts explosion.
Awesome.
We have two exhibitions opening this Friday night at 7 o'clock. The first one is our fourth installation of a series we call Critical Mass, which invites all artists in Northwest Louisiana to come be a part of this show. We ask for visual, literary, and performance artists to come in, and everybody gets to submit one piece. It all gets put into the show and juried by nationally published critics. And so this year we have over 100 artists that have applied. I think it was over 140 artists have applied, and somehow we squeezed them all into one room, and this Friday we will have the critics announce who the best in each category is.
Okay, and then once the best in each category is announced, will there be a best in show that's announced at a later date?
Well, what happens is, of those three categories, visual, literary, and performing, each one wins their own show. Performer would get a performance, the literary gets a literary show, and the visual gets their own show, and they win $2,000 to put on the show.
Wonderful.
And so that'll be announced. At that same time, the critics will do a little talk about, you know, their favorite pieces, why, and the importance of critique in a community. But at the same time, downstairs, this is all in cool space, downstairs we're going to be opening up the Nick Cave Spotted exhibition. Now, I know you all have heard a lot about Nick Cave because we have been pouring it on here.
Yeah,
and
we're very excited
yes.
about it too.
And this is a different aspect than the municipal performance that we've been talking about. This is a exhibition of films. Now, Nick over the years has created different movies, and this is 5 of his films that are going to be shown inside Artspace as an exhibition. So come that night, and you'll be able to see them. We have one that's playing very large in the window. It's called Drive By. So as you drive by, you can see it.
Great.
And they'll both be going at the same time, starting at 7 o'clock, going all the way to 9 o'clock. The food will be catered by Jason Brady's new restaurant called Parish Tacos.
Very good.
So it's really
Tell
kind
us
of well, Artspace had a cafe for many years, and it shut down, but we're reopening it with Jason Brady, and he is going to be our caterer.
Wonderful.
And he'll have his own restaurant.
And what kind of cuisine is it?
It's I will say it is not Mexican tacos as you would think. It's more of a southern taco, and kind of the interesting things he says that you can do with tacos.
Okay.
So it's going to be quite interesting, and I don't actually know what he's got for us on Friday, so I'm excited.
Great.
But it's going to be a full night, and if you come, you'll get to see just hundreds of artists, and the next day we actually will be having the critics will return and do a talk for the artists, and it's open to the public at Artspace starting at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And the last Nick Cave Beat-a-thon
Is coming up
We've
on
been doing
Saturday.
them since October, and we will be we will have one on Saturday, and it's open to the public at the Central Art Station. And we invite everybody to come out and bead a part, as you've heard many times.
Right.
And these strands of beads are going to go into blankets. These blankets are going to go into the performance on March 20th. And we'll also both nights be selling tickets to Nick Cave as is. So if you haven't gone and gotten your tickets at the box office or on Ticketmaster, you can come here and we'll have tickets for sale.
Great, so you can come out and check out all the art installments.
And there is a lot of art. There's photography, there's painters, oil, acrylic, there's sculpture, there's literary sections, there's digital artwork that's been done and on a TV screen.
Awesome.
Yeah, so there's something for everybody this weekend.
Tell us again where it is located.
The exhibitions are at Artspace, 710 Texas Street. You can find out more at artspaceshreveport.com. And the Beat-a-thon is at the Central Art Station, which is 801 Crockett Street.
Okay, and you said that there will be food on Friday night.
Friday night, well, Friday and Saturday, both going to have food.
Okay, great.
We like to feed people at our Beat-a-thons.
Cash bar?
There will be a cash bar.
Okay,
yes.
All right. So it's a great opportunity for those to come out and see what's going on in the local area in the way of art.
Yeah, if you're a local artist and you're not involved, this is a great time to get started, to meet other artists. Everybody, the whole community comes out, and everybody just they stick around, and they're constantly walking that room and looking at it, because every time you walk through this exhibition, there's just something else you see.
Something else, yeah. It's a feast for the eyes, I'm sure, huh?
Yes.
And then you said the Nick Cave films that are going to be going on.
5 exhibitions downstairs.
That'll help kind of tie it all together.
And it'll go until April. So, if you don't make it on Friday, then, that happens. But we'll be open, and you can come in another time. These films about Nick Cave, they really help tie together. If you're not sure what the Nick Cave performance is going to be, this really kind of pulls him together as a visual artist and a performer, and kind of the themes that he likes to explore. And so it's really going to be eye-opening for a lot of people.
So Casey, tell us again what time the exhibit starts this weekend.
The exhibit starts this weekend at 7 o'clock, goes till 9 o'clock, a little later than usual, because we have we're keeping it open for the people who get off work late. So.
Great. And then remind everyone about Nick Cave's performance that's coming up in March.
Okay, March 20th. It's a Sunday in the afternoon at 2:30. We have ticket prices for all ages, or all incomes, and you can buy them at nickcaveasis.com. You can also buy them at ticketmaster.com, or you can go to the CenturyLink box office or the Convention Center box office.
Very good. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Casey.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. That is going to do it for your Hometown Show. I'm Sarah Carson. Have a great day.